Well, hello everyone. Very exciting. I got the Varjo Aero, and it's not the first time I used the device because we bought it in 2021 when it came out. Then I used it with the 3090, and yeah, it's nearly 2 years later. I want to find out, is the device still good? And yeah, later I will guide you through the installation and yeah, basically the typical review stuff. So this is not an unboxing because yeah, the device was already in use, but very nice. Put this by side. Yeah, this is what you want. A very nice piece of hardware. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Aero. Yeah, that's the first thing. Compared to the Crystal, it is really light. But the second thing, the cable, yeah, later we'll talk about this. And I already forgot if there is a power button or not. No, it's a breakout box. Okay, usually AC. And yeah, I don't remember. That is not a power button. I guess it's because of the auto IPD for the yeah, if you want to confirm something. I'm very excited, honestly. It's like I totally forgot about the whole usability of the Crystal, and yeah, my overall experience back then wasn't that good. Yeah, but I will tell you later on the details. And I think that was pretty much everything that came in the box, because there are no base stations, there are no headphones, there are no audio solution. Yeah, you got your different AC adapters. That is very good because yeah, not everybody lives in Europe. Yeah, so it's not the best unboxing video ever because yeah, like I said, I already unboxed the Crystal. Oh, sorry, that's because I'm using the Crystal all the time, the Aero. Well, I guess that's it, and I will start with the installation process now. Well, and right now I'm on the Varjo homepage. It's very nice made, and of course, obviously you need a software to run the Aero. So if I'm heading to support and get started, it's very well made. Also, with the pictograms. Like here, I can choose the Aero, and I can choose between a personal account and a commercial account. And yeah, that's the first thing I find annoying. Yeah, of course you need to register with your real name and your email address, and yeah, basically what every company is doing. But I have to point out, with the Pimax Play software, you can use the software as a guest, and you don't have any downsides, because the only thing you can't use is the store. So yeah, for people who don't want to get an account. So what do we have here? Okay, that's the base software. Okay, it's really up to date. Some days ago was another update. Oh, also there's a new firmware. I think when I'm connecting the Varjo, there will definitely be a firmware update because I think for the last 1 year we didn't use the Varjo at all. Maybe somebody in our Vienna office did, but yeah. So I will download this and well, now for the installation procedure. So of course I agree. Yes, everything is fine. And while the installation is running, let's have a look at the support homepage. Yeah, it's looking good. So I really like it when there are some explanations how to plug in things, and also yeah, the VR, especially PC VR headsets. It's not always like super clear how to get things running, for example, with a laptop. So yeah, this is pretty well explained and it looks very, very nice. And okay, what do we have here? Of course, I will install the drivers. Yes. Well, that was quick. So right now I did it like in the tutorial. Just I didn't plug in the headset. I will do that later. And let's start the Varjo base software. So okay, we want English. Can I do a full screen? Very nice. We got the Aero. Connect your Aero headset. So should I connect it now or should I connect it later? I will. Ah, okay, very nice. I really like that you can't go to the next button. So I will connect everything. Just give me a second. And that went really flawless. So I just plugged in the power connector, USB and DisplayPort, and the device immediately connected. Of course, I want software updates, and also, yes, I will send crash reports. Basically, safety settings. My office was never that clean, ever. Okay. Your headset needs to be updated. That's what I thought. I don't know if you can hear the USB sounds, but that's normal. Hmm. Mm. Ah, okay, very nice. There's can see like a progression bar because the this is not the progression bar. So oh, you can hear. I really forgot about the fans. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay. Well, that went really quick and really smooth. So next, we need base stations, of course. So I will switch them on. And the third one. So just a second, they have to power up. Very nice. You can see the base stations are already detected. Select room setup, choose room scale, blah blah blah. Well, yes, I would love to launch Steam. Also, this is very nice because, yeah, the normal VR user knows how to pair controls and everything, but if you're totally new to VR, it is not that simple. So, oh, this is odd. Okay. It's not 100% the Aero, but it is nice. So, why are there only 2 base stations? Oh, there's the third one. Okay. So, just a second. Somewhere there are my index controllers. Done. And done. So I guess I have finished everything. Yeah, of course, everything is running. So skip, I would prefer to next, not skip. Okay, it's fine. So please put on your headset. I will do that. Well, I totally forgot I don't have audio, so I will use my headset. I hope OBS is getting this. And okay, you can see my screen, I guess. So the first thing I immediately noticed, the lenses are fogging really heavy. Because because the Crystal uses glass lenses, and I don't know why, but it is very hard to get fogging inside the Crystal. So right now the lenses are totally. I have to use a cloth or something. Yeah, where's the cloth when you need one? This here right now, that was the main thing that I didn't like. You have No, please not. This is such. Okay, like the cable is going through the head strap, so I will ignore that for a second. I will deal with that later. So. Okay, no, it's better. So it's not fogging, but yeah, the funny thing is there's something like a fan. So it is like there's a tiny how can I explain it? It's like a little whoosh of air. So and I remember that I got very dry eyes. Um, when I first tried the device, there was no way to switch off the fans. So I hope there's an option for this. So well, I don't know what you're seeing. Okay, you see my screen, and basically I see the desktop as well. And I really want to see if the eye tracking, the auto APD is working, because it feels a little bit off. Calibrate eye tracking. Okay, this is, just look at the, again, look at the dot. It's okay. So yeah, this is like last time. My IPD is 58, and it looks like the device switched to 61. So that was also in the beginning the problem, that the IPD adjustment wasn't right. So I don't know why, but oh, maybe because 58 is not an option. So, but that's not a problem at all. Well, that's pretty much the setup. So basically the setup went very smooth, and I will give the device a couple of days. I will try to play some games and also do the usual stuff, but the first thing I notice is the FOV is so small, and yeah, coming from 8KX and the Crystal, yeah, this is definitely not what you wanted. Don't get me wrong, I know it is not the game stopper for everyone, but a step backwards always hurts, and in that case, yeah, I noticed this immediately. Okay, well, So much for the first preview, and I will give the headset a go now. So right now I'm in the HMD test environment, and yeah, the first thing I noticed is there's some kind of like, it's similar to the Valve Index. I don't know if it's Mura. It's it's the same feeling with the PSVR, so that it feels like the display is dirty. So there's like a, I don't know, that's, the resolution is good and also the picture is clear, but it feels like, yeah, like I'm having a hangover and a hard time to look straight. So, and yeah, that's something that's really bad. I have some dead pixels in the device, and the thing is, that's, it is not like it is really hard to explain this. So there's like a small group of very tiny black pixels, and yeah, everybody knows that if once you saw that pixel, it is really hard to not look at it. Um, I know this is not a common issue, but yeah, it is with this model, and I have to say this was one of the first models, because we really bought the device when it came out. But yeah, I'll switch up the pixel density a little bit, and yeah, this is very nice. So from 5 meters, I'm able to see the 9th row, but it is not that easy to look at. So I switched the pixel density to the PPD to 39. So it's the, I guess it's the highest resolution I can select in the Varjo base. Yeah, it is a very clear picture, but honestly, if I compare it with the Pico 3, which cost a fraction of the Aero, and also if I compare it with the Crystal, I think the Pico 3 has a very good picture. Of course, I don't will do the AB comparison like switching to the Pico 3, but I know the picture of the Crystal, and that right now is not as good as with the Crystal. But it is totally fine. What I can see, there is some, yeah, on the edges you have the distortion. That is 100% noticeable. Also, this is something oh, the redshift. Yeah, I remember that. There was the thing with, oh, there you can see it, very nice. So those red buttons, there's an offset, and it's it's looking really weird. So also, don't get me wrong, it's not that, for example, the device is broken or something, but it feels like uncanny. So you have the feeling like something is not wrong. Also the numbers. So here the numbers are kind of fine, but here you have the feeling like the numbers are like a little bit out coming out of the wall. So it's looking really funny. Also here there's there you got some 3D effect. So everything was that's written in red is in the background. So yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't mind. So it's just to yes, it's looking kind of funny. Yeah, there it's pretty clear to the edges, and yeah, you can see like the picture is like warping. Honestly, I don't think that's big of a deal because it depends how picky you are. But I definitely can see the stretch. So right now I'm looking in this direction, and if I smoothly turn my head to the left, I can see the this side of the different HMDs. It's like it's bending. So yeah, that's I don't know why, but I don't have that feeling that this is better than 2 years ago. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, the picture is really great, but yeah, there are some downsides, yeah, I have to say. And I think honestly, I don't know how many nits the Varjo got, but it is bright. The brightness is okay, but it's not like right now I have set the brightness to 100%, and when I'm using the crystal I have to set the brightness at 80 because 100 is too high. So I don't know if you can boost up the brightness, but this looks a little bit, yeah, it's it's fine, but it's not like I guess you can't go any higher. Yeah, this is really great. So yeah, there's basically no glare at all. There are a little bit of chromatic aberration, like I can see a blue line around the edges, but honestly, uh, I'm not that picky with chromatic aberration, so the crystal has very bad chromatic aberrations, and yeah, if you're picky and this is a game stopper for you, then yeah, you know. Okay, I will try the field of view now. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, this is odd. Right now, if I'm looking straight to the middle dot, the dot in the lower part is already gone. But I can see the upper dot. So, but now the upper dot also is gone. So, yeah, it is a mix like between 62 and 76. So, I guess this is okay. And the horizontal field of view, looking good. So there is the thing I noticed with the Pico 3, or was it the Pico 4? I don't know anymore. Um, the FOV is very roundish, and right now the the blue lines are already get cut by the circle. And if I'm honest, with 84, the blue line on the left side is gone. And the blue line on the right side, there is a tiny bit is left. So if I'm honest, 84 is okay, 86 it's gone. It is between 84 and 85, 86. So yeah, what can I say? This is something I immediately noticed when I put on the Aero. It was a showstopper the first time I used the headset, and of course it was kind of heavy because I got the 8KX, and I guess 1 month later I got the Aero, and I was at I tested the Aero also at MRTV headquarter with Sebastian, and yeah, I I knew that I wouldn't be happy with the tiny FOV. Yeah, that's there's nothing more to say. We'll try the sweet spot test. Sweet spot is actually very nice. It's not like the edges are 100% clear, but that is totally fine. But yeah, because of the very small FOV, it's not like you can look around with your eyes, so that's a bummer. And yeah, well, I will try to play some games right now. If I got the Aero, and yeah, I didn't use it that much, and the 8KX was my daily driver till the Crystal came along. And yeah, I'm hoping for a Aero 2, which I think everybody want this. And right now I'm like 16 minutes inside the HMD, and the ventilation is okay. So there's no fogging anymore. So this is fine. So we'll try some games now. Now I'm back again. I set the super sampling to 200 in SteamVR, and I don't know why. Also, I will switch up the pixel density here. Yeah, it is a little bit better, but it is not comparable with the Crystal. So it is it is superb. It is very, very fine, but in my opinion, the Crystal is sharper. So that's my honest opinion. And I think if you're coming from the Aero and switching to the Crystal, or owning the Pico Neo 3 with DisplayPort, and you get pump up the resolution, I think you're getting disappointed because the device is so much costs so much more. But coming from a G2 or yeah, device without DisplayPort, I totally understand that yeah, the device has a superb vision. So, but now I'm going to play some games. Okay. So right now I'm playing Hellblade, or at least I started Hellblade, but it is a blurry mess. And I don't know why, because I will pump up the resolution scale, but that is not the resolution, it is the setting of anti-aliasing. So everything else is set to very high because I'm I'm playing this game right now with the Crystal. Uh, that is definitely not normal, so I can see that the resolution is way off. Um, Honestly, I don't know why, and I don't know if you can see that, but if I'm shaking my head, there is there's some graphical issues, so that's a bummer because when I started this with the Crystal, it went right out of the box. It runs perfect. The only thing I didn't realize is that the resolution scale is not the resolution scale, it is the anti-aliasing scale, and that's what made the game runs a little bit poor. But if you reduce the anti-aliasing, it's working fine. So I don't know how to. There is no in-game resolution or something. I will try to set this at 200. Oh, very nice. Someone is calling me. Sorry about that. Um, ah, that is. This is. This is really. The the funny thing is, um, I know you can't see this right now. The the image quality with on the screen, you can see the screen. The screen looks really sharp. Inside of the Aero, it's not that sharp. It is better, but it still is blurry and there are some graphical issues. But the funny thing is, I have the FPS VR window. That's something you can't see. You just see the desktop version of it. But I'm not able to read anything. So, um, yeah, I will no longer try to get this game running. So maybe it's just an easy fix, but just with start and play, this is not possible. So it's kind of funny. So yeah, let's go to the next game. Here we are in Contractors. And the funny thing is the floor is way off. So I'm standing right now in the middle of the floor. I don't know if you can see this, but right now I'm opening FPS VR, and there's a very cool function to fix the play space. Or maybe I'll just try to recenter the play space via SteamOS. Okay, that didn't work at all. I will try the floor fix. So basically what you have to do is put one controller on the floor and then press fix. And hopefully... This is... PC VR, I really love you. Okay, maybe there is control. Okay. Oops. So, very nice option here in Contractors. You can just calibrate your height, and that worked well. I'm running the game with 100% resolution, and where is the menu? Everything is set to ultra except of anti-aliasing. I will try to set it on ultra and see if it's running smoothly. Yes. So I don't know if you can see this. There's the barrier in front of me, and now I got no aliasing at all. I will try if you can see that on the screen mirror, and now I will set the anti-aliasing. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but right now the saw blade effect, the aliasing, and if I set it to ultra, it is gone. And very, very great, it's running very smoothly. So I will just hop on in a single player. I don't know, wildland, capture the flag, I don't know, just something. Whee. I have to say, you gotta love the lighthouse tracking. I'm really looking forward for the Meta Quest Pro tracking, but yeah. Yeah, I have to say, with the 4090 and maximum details, this is running really, really well. And yeah, the picture quality is amazing with this high resolution. I know, I totally get it why people love the Aero. It's really comfortable. Right now I'm shaking my head like crazy. um, yeah, but one thing I noticed, like I said, when I'm looking in the sky. Oh, nice. I'm out of the game. When I'm looking at the sky, there is this, yeah, this grayish, yeah, it's like a foil on the display. So, and the redshift, it is like, it's really crazy. But yeah, don't be too picky. I will start a game. Da, 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 da. And maybe nothing like. Was there something like gun game? Survival. Is this the jungle map? No. Mission, prison, urban city, yeah, hideout. Because there are some areas, some black areas, and I will see if the black areas are as good as with the crystal. In testHMD it was a little bit dark, but here it is fine. Nice. Also very good performance. And the comfort is fine, but if I'm shaking my head, then you can tell that the device is not that good balanced. If I'm shaking my head, the device is like wobbling a little bit, but honestly, I think this is such a stupid test, because when in what kind of scenario you're doing this, so come on. Aim for the head. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing more to say. It is a really, really nice picture. Of course, the FOV, it is a downside, but it's not like the whole showstopper thing. But if you're picky with FOV, yeah, don't buy an Aero, even because there are better solutions out there. Very, very nice. Yes, you are right. Oh, where's my pistol? Really? Okay. It's getting late. Yeah. But yeah, the distortions, they are noticeable, and maybe there's a fix or something, but this is something I don't have with the crystal. Whoa. And right now we're playing the fabulous Pavlov. And of course we're trying to set everything to ultra. This is funny. Feels a little bit weird. Like the tracking doesn't work. So the room is like floating. So if I don't know if you can see this. I will take a look at my screen. Yeah, okay. I will just play a nice game of gun game. Okay. Whoa, there's something with the tracking. It's like, it feels like the room scale doesn't work. If I move, the world moves in a... Whoa. Did I mention that usually I don't get motion sick? What is this? Okay, if I'm standing just straight, it's not a problem. But if I'm... Oh. But if I move, it feels like... Is there an option like seated? But I definitely did not switch that option on. Because if I'm right now, if I'm trying to go in real life to the column here, it is beaming me back to the place where I'm standing. So this is very, very weird. I just will quit, or at least try to quit. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the typical hobby Pavlov player doesn't know how to get out of the game. Do it. Oh, but really. Ah, okay. So I have to... General. This is... everything is fine. Artificial turn, yeah. I have to say this is unplayable because everything is... I have to stand 100% still. As soon as I'm moving my body, the whole game is floating. The beauty of PC VR. And this is 100% not normal because I played Pavlov with the Aero, so... Whoa! No, everything is floating. Okay, I will restart the whole procedure again. Just give me a second. Yeah, this is the same thing. As soon as I'm inside of Pavlov, it feels like the tracking is broken. But whoa! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to show you gameplay from Pavlov, but it is not possible because something is very off here. Yeah, I don't know, I don't will spend any much time tinkering, but as my friend Matze said, there are problems with every HMD, and I 100% agree with that. So I will try Onward. Okay, this feels very familiar. I will try Tanker because of the... Oh, did I just... Free roam is not the right thing. Single player operations, yeah. I will try Downfall day and then I will try Downfall night because of the blacks. I want to see if the Rifleman, of course, holographic sights, yeah, everything is fine. This and that. I don't know if you can see this in the vicinity here. This is not rendered correctly. Okay, you can see this on the screen mirror as well. I don't know if this is a common issue or I guess this is just an issue with Onward. It's looking very funny. One down. So I remember... Whoa! I remember back in the days, I don't know if it was 2016 or something, when the game came out. Whoa, this was a game changer, and I don't like the game, the name, but it really was. So and playing this right now with a high resolution HMD, yeah, what can I say? Feels like a new game, and running very smooth, and I can hear the boys coming. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, looking through the scope, this is amazing, because you really can scan the vicinity, and yeah, you can really spot your enemies. And this is very funny. Without the gun stock, obviously it is not that easy to aim, but yeah, Onward worked out of the box, very nice. And I will try, like I said, downfall at night, and I have to see if turn method smooth, yes, because I don't like to move. Body armor. That's because I was shot like very easy. Yeah, okay. This is where the magic is not happening. This is like yeah, it is grayish. What can I say? If you look through the crystal, then you have this really nice blacks. Everything is quite dark, and yeah, it is not bad, but if you're picky and you know how it could look like with another device, then yeah. But also it is okay, and you can't win in every category. Oops. I dropped me sniper. Yeah, it's a shame that Varjo never did the local dimming. I don't know if there is a fix or something, but this test is really just out of the box install the software. I know there are some people who have mods for the software, and yeah, but it is just the testing right out of the box. So same thing for every device. Very nice. Oh. I have to look how this is. Oh, okay, in the screen mirror it looks way better than inside of the headset, because it is too dark, but I don't know. I think that's the beauty of local dimming, that you have this more realistic feeling. Funny, there's something red there, and you immediately I immediately saw the red shift, and is this an enemy? Oh no, that's an Humvee. Okay, this looks kind of silly, but yeah, okay, enough with this. Yeah, there it is again, the weird looking dirt on the screen. But overall, yeah, the distortions, of course, if you're picky, then you will see them. And what I can see right now is the difference between the 90 Hz and the 120 Hz of the crystal. Because the propeller moving, it is not that smooth. So I'm not that into high FPS, but like with most of the things, if you see it once and then you go back, then you see the difference. So, but this is really, really high level complaining. Well, it's looking really nice out here. But of course, if you're lucky and you don't get a device with dead pixels, then hooray. In my case, it's really bothering me. Because, you know, 2,000 euros. That's not something you will do and you will spend every time or every day, at least in my case. That's the beauty of VR, and honestly I'm having a really good time. So it's not like that that it is like I can't play with this device because the field of view is so small. Yeah, it is small, and sure, it's noticeable, but come on, it's very funny, and this is a really good device. And also it is running very smooth, so of course I 100% can boost up the super sampling. I don't know if it's just like homeopathically, but there's definitely some more power from the GPU to boost up the super sampling. Well, and yeah, this is what you want. You can read everything, and except of the weird redshift thing, but yeah, I think there is a solution or some it's quite similar to the dead pixel. Once you see everything which is red sticks weirdly out, because the E from fuel is sticking like, I don't know, an inch or 2.5 centimeters out of the gauge. So it just looks funny. So, but it's not like, oh man, you can't play this anymore because this looks so weird. No, not in my case, but I know why people maybe give... Oh, I forgot my landing gear. It's the beauty of VR. You can have so much fun. Yeah, I think this is it for testing, because I'm really tired. It's been a long day. And you obviously can hear my tired voice. So let me just crash the plane, and then I will get myself something to eat, and boom! Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that's it. Well, finally the comparison of the Aero and the Pimax Crystal. So there's one really annoying thing. My PC is not running, everything is shut down, and do you hear this? The device is powered on, is always powered on, so there's only one thing I can do is there are two things. I can unplug the USB-C cable, or I can unplug the power cord. So I didn't find an option to shut down the device, so for me this is really annoying. This is, I don't know who was in charge of it, but let's build a device that you can't switch off. So this is absolutely stupid. Sorry. Yeah, right now I will unplug the device because I will... Can you hear this? Well, I unplugged the device and now it is silent. So in terms of form factor, the Crystal is definitely better, so there's no discussion about it. It is the smaller headset, but yeah, this is absolutely fine. I really like both form factors, so of course I would love some smaller one, but it is okay. In terms of weight, there also is no discussion. It's the Aero wins by a mile. The Crystal, it is heavy, period. What I don't like about both devices is just the face gasket. It is Velcro, so yeah, if you know the Index or even the G2 with the magnetic face gasket, this is absolutely fine. Both of the devices, the setup process went absolutely flawless. I know there are people out there who have issues with the Crystal, and there are people out there who have issues with the Aero setup. Also, when I got the device first time, I had so much issues with the software, but that was like in the first week, so no hard feelings. The cable, it is the same. When you now buy the Crystal, you get the 5-meter cable, and the Aero also has the 5-meter cable, but there is no option to buy a fiber optics cable. So yeah, if you want to spend some extra money, go for the fiber optics cable. So this is a draw. Basically both cables are fine, but the fiber optics cable is 6 meters long, and this is really nice. Yeah, what can I say about the resolution? The Aero, the resolution is a little bit lower than the Crystal's resolution. So yeah, if you make just count the numbers, Crystal wins there. But yeah, you know, it's not all about resolution. The lenses. The Aero uses plastic lenses, and before I got the Crystal I didn't realize that the glass lenses are such a game changer, and I really love them. So the Crystal wins here, and also the thing is that you can change the lenses, so if they are broken or scratched, you just can buy new ones, and this is a really cool feature. So I don't think you can just easily change the lenses with the Aero, so if you scratch your lenses, you're basically screwed. And also the Crystal will, they're releasing some wide FOV lenses, so yeah, just exciting stuff. When talking about displays, the Aero uses mini LED, and yeah, the Crystal uses QLED. When you compare both devices with colors and everything, yeah, the Crystal, in my opinion, has brighter colors and it just looks better. The IPD is also, they're nearly the same. The Crystal has 58 to I guess 72. And the funny thing is that on the Aero website they're claiming 57 to 73, but in the Varjo base it's only 59 to 71. So if you count the +2 millimeters, yeah, then the Crystal wins, but that's a pretty wide range of FOV, so of IPD, so it's really okay. Both devices has auto IPD. I got the wrong IPD setting when I'm using the Aero, and I got the right IPD settings when I'm using the Crystal. So I don't know why is that. So I guess maybe I'm the only one with this problem, but this is my experience with the comparison. Really bad thing is that the Aero doesn't have local dimming, and if you're using the Crystal and then going back to the Aero, this is something you immediately will see. And also the fact that it doesn't use the QLED, so that's not state of the art, definitely not. Yeah, the refresh rate. So the Aero only uses 90 Hertz. The Crystal right now you can change to 120 Hertz, and there are some rumors about a new fiber optics cables, and I guess Pimax will push it to 160 Hertz. So yeah, the Crystal wins. It is like it is. Also, I'm a PC VR guy, but most of the times I'm working with VR devices and giving presentations and everything, and it is really nice to have inside-out tracking, because you don't need to bother with base stations and everything. You just take your controllers, you know the drill. So this is a very good feature, and you can't only use the Aero with Lighthouse, and I think it's really cool you can use the Crystal with the faceplate and also in just inside out tracking, so you have the benefits of both worlds. And that's the next thing. If you buy the Aero, you have to pay at least on the homepage it's with 2,000 euros without taxes. So in Austria we have 20% taxes, then you have 2,400 euros for the device, and then you need the base stations, and obviously you need controllers. So with the Crystal, of course, it is also expensive. You pay like 1,800 euros with taxes, but that's basically, you're good to go, because you can use it with the inside out tracking, you can use it with standalone mode, so you basically have everything you want. And if you have the benefit of using and owning Lighthouse module, and you can buy the Lighthouse faceplate, and you have the killer headset with super graphic and Lighthouse tracking. So what is there more to say? In my opinion, the Crystal wins by a mile here. Then there's the thing with the support, not with the support, with the Varjo base and the Pimax Play. So I know that only the G2 doesn't need some account and some registration or something. You can use the Pimax Play software as a guest, so you don't have to register. And yeah, it is a draw. So you need the software to run the devices. That's okay, but I don't like the whole registration process, and yeah, I don't think that anybody loves to make a new account, so that's kind of a draw. But what I really missed in the Varjo software is, or in the Aero software, there are not much option to tinker with the settings. And I know there are some ways with switching and editing some ini datas, but I want like a cool menu where I can set the local dimming, where I can switching colors or whatsoever, and the Pimax Play software is really good with that. And yeah, I didn't found anything in the Aero settings, so I can't change the saturation or colors or something, so this is odd, because it is such a technical piece of hardware. So that's just my 2 cents. Well, and then the elephant in the room, of course, is the FOV. So the FOV is so small that for me personally it is really a showstopper. So of course, if you never tried the 8KX or Pico 4 or something with a little bit wider FOV, or even the Valve Index, you're basically fine, but the step back, it is, for me personally, it's too heavy. And yeah, that's the like we call it, like showstopper, game stopper. Also, there is no audio solution at all. There's a good thing, you have the 3.5mm headphone jack here. That's cool, but like you don't have any audio solution at all. And of course you can buy some third-party supplier or something. That is okay, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really satisfied with the DMAS. It's getting the job done. So yeah, Crystal wins here, and basically every other HMD also wins as well. So yeah, that's the brightness. I forgot about to talk about the brightness. I noticed that the brightness in the Varjo is not the highest, and yes, I checked the specs, and Aero has 160 nits, the Crystal has 200 or 220, so it's a little bit more, but you definitely, or at least I definitely can see I can see the difference. And so what is my conclusio about the Crystal? Yeah, I think it is a really great device, but it has so many flaws, and yeah, like the thing with there's no power button, and it is noisy when you play silent games like horror games, so you can hear the fan and you can't switch it off, and there are distortions. The FOV is small, but the whole thing, it's just so it feels like a absolutely premium product. So also the balance and how you can adjust the strap and everything, this is really well designed. So I'm really looking forward for an Aero 2, and yeah, basically I guess everybody would love an Aero 2, so let's hope for the best. But right now I would try out the Crystal. If you're coming from the Aero, use Try My Tech, or just look, if somebody can show you the crystal, you have to, like with every HMD, you have to try it by yourself, but there are too many flaws with this device, and yeah, so I even back then it was also not my best and biggest recommendation, so my mind hasn't changed. There were some improvements, but yeah, it is a close call, but I prefer the crystal. So yeah, there's not anything more to say or anything more to say. I'm just really tired now because yeah, work is stressfully, and yeah, the video and the testing took me way more time than I expected. So if you have any questions, like usually, just write me. I try to answer them, and yeah, happy to discuss about this wonderful thing that's called VR. So thank you, and hopefully see you soon. Good night, goodbye. Yeah.